Yo, 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 yo. Today we got a new game. Yeah, heard me. We got NBA 2K25 today. Honestly, I know y'all about to be like, why didn't you get 26 and stuff? I've had 25 for like forever. I ain't trying to spend no money. So, yeah. And I just want to play my career. My career is single player, so I don't really need to even buy them in 2K. Even though I have heard things about the thing in 2K26, the story is really good because you play through like a high school career too, which I really thought was sick because you can go EuroLeague, which is actually fire.
All right, baby, let's get down.
But for now, we don't really need it. Let's go get some buckets. So I'm gonna just play this game and talk about. So we're facing the Pelicans today. Raider. That was way too early. That was late? I'm trying to time it too much. I'm trying to look at this too much. There we go. We just dunked it. You're still using shot meter in the big 2025, by the way. I mean 2026. That's crazy. Just my opinion. You get bigger green distance, but it's just better.
Hi everyone and welcome. And as we get deeper into November, we're seeing some terrific play out of this year's crop of rookie talents. Now let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race and see who is currently out in front. Not exactly the start he'd hoped for in the NBA, but remember, his career has just gotten started, and there is plenty of games
what do you
left
mean I'm
this
averaging 21?
And he's still finding his way in this league. Not surprisingly, he's been up and down.
And this is why it's hard to judge a player in their rookie year. Everyone develops at their own pace. Not everyone will have instant success.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt, and it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Messi in at the 5. Taking a look at New Orleans, an 0-2 start in group play. A loss tonight, and they're eliminated from the NBA Cup.
Yeah, and I don't even think a win tonight does much for them. I don't see them with any chance to advance in the knockout round.
And as for the Warriors, after splitting the first 2 games of the NBA Cup, they come into this one seeking a much-needed win on the road.
Yeah, and it won't be easy, but I think they're up for the challenge. They know they have to bring their A game here tonight.
Here's Williamson.
We got 8
the Warriors getting
left.
their last shot to go. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. MP, the pass to Green. Outside Curry, the 3.
Bang, bang.
And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Now here's Williamson, 15 in his last outing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take the shots.
MP shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop.
I feel like I'm good, but I also feel like
Murray against Curry. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. I asked him
I shouldn't have
specifically
shot that.
about
See,
Stephen
like, that was a
Curry
bad
and
shot.
what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Williamson.
Get back out.
And
I
you
need
look at
to
the
upgrade
numbers,
my
currently
speed, bro. My
around
speed's
22.5 points a game. Gets
When did the
three to
Pelicans get
fall.
good, bro? What the hell?
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is
That
no
was a
way
pretty
he's
bad
missing a
screen.
layup like that.
Now here's Williamson.
I think I started chasing over him. Like, that's
For
better.
three,
But I still try going.
and the
for
rebound
it.
goes to the Warriors. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the score by
That's like a
Golden State.
52
Well,
mid-range
Coach
too, so
Zion
I should
is
not be
always
close.
must-see TV when he plays.
24-30. All right, man. Our team is not putting in the manual grain. What the hell?
Warriors
Just
trail
give me
by
an
6.
ad.
We've got Zion Williamson. Also Kelly Olynyk out
Gotta
there.
get blocked
And it's
behind the
Brown
ball.
in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Oh,
MP no
I
good.
need that
And Brown has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror.
Yeah,
They
where are
know
we
they
going?
treated it a little too lightly.
Yeah, but what matters now is how the team responds to a loss like that. That's what makes this a
Why
big
am I getting
game for
guarded by
them.
Zion?
Here's MP.
I'm not 7
Following
feet
the
tall.
score by New Orleans. Can't connect from 14.
Horrible shot selection.
New
am
Orleans
I
leading
doing?
by 8.
I didn't hear yours.
Pass to
How
Brown.
much you want them my next one? 0-7.
And
When
it's
did
MP
NBA
with the
players
rebound.
have that much acceleration?
Golden State has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Again, MP missing.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots. Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Lets it go from deep. Again, MP
I'm
missing.
actually
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively.
Yeah,
Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
It bad.
Back to Brown.
I'm 2
And they
for
call
7.
an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge.
I said I was
It would
feeling
be
good, but
hard
now
to
it's like-
argue against the call.
Dang.
Yeah, and that's maybe
I
something
mean,
that
it's
should
like
be
2 or
called
3 in a
for.
row. You're
We
like-
see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's MP.
Draymond.
20 points for him last game against Atlanta. Let's go with a 3.
I better fall.
Oh, MP buries the triple.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
All right, how many times do you guys say it? Bro?
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
I do have 50% from 3 right now.
To the wing on the left. Here's Williamson.
Doesn't mean I need to shoot more threes. It just means I need to keep taking
Zion,
these threes.
aggressive on the interior.
We've seen that more than once today.
Wow,
An
playing
effortless
with-
basket inside.
MP, the pass to
It's like a
Kuminga.
shooting bridge. It's like cat.
Offline with a 3.
Cat's great.
The Pelicans lead by 7.
It's dope.
Takes a 3.
Williamson does not make those, bro. He's a
Kuminga
big.
pulls
He
it in.
can't shoot.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down,
Oh,
refocus,
I wanted that and one so
and
bad.
get a really high percentage look.
And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want
I
to make
did
sure
max
you
out my
put
free
up some
throws,
big
because ain't no way
numbers
I'm
in the
missing
group
my free
stage if you can.
Knox, he's checked in for the Warriors.
It was so
Pass to
cheap,
Misi.
bro. You always want to max out your free throws. Because you can foul bait like no one else wants to.
Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the
agility,
interior.
bro. I need agility.
And here's MP from outside.
Foul!
Fourth bucket in 9
Everyone!
attempts.
Holy
MP
cow.
smart enough to know he doesn't have
Bang,
to get to the
bang.
rim to be effective.
To the middle. Pass to Williamson.
What am I doing? I'm jumping out of here. I'm literally dancing.
Fires for 3.
Alright.
Offensive board. And the dunk to finish it off.
How did I not
A
get that?
beauty.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches
Look
want
a
you
little
to
bit
be
better, look a little bit.
relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been
Yes, he
7
is.
300-plus three-point
Fully
seasons
up in
ever.
that noise. Yes, it's tied.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away.
Momentum here
After the
was
break,
going
we'll
up.
see you right back here for the start of
That means
quarter
they can
number
go.
3.
Hey, we had a lead. That's crazy. We had halftime. Okay.
Their
what do you think
prurity's
about
been
this?
weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arm
Yo, what
would
is
be the
this?
first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
Next up,
Game was
let's
going
take a
on.
look at our latest power rankings.
Damn, we ranked 12. Right.
Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're
They ranked
still
them
a
all
team
this?
that could be dangerous.
Oh.
But they're having trouble playing at their best every night. That's a lack of focus on their part.
We've seen some. And that's it for half.
Diabolical.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a
Second
pretty
half
evenly
action.
contested game. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient
Alright,
ball.
your screen,
Yeah,
boy.
it's not like he's getting
Or not,
everything
boy.
at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve
We weren't
Kerr's
getting nothing
5.
going there. I
Curry
just see
and
that.
Pods make up the backcourt. Kuminga
That
plays
was
the
a
4 with Draymond
loose shot.
sliding up to the
Okay.
5. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
I just got posterized.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Give me that!
by MP.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10.
Okay, we're switching.
This one
Call
for
your
3.
switch.
Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
Wow. That was horrible.
New Orleans leading by 3. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Murray. And he drops it in from the low
We're getting
post.
burned. I think I'm a bad luck.
Murray's got 9.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first
Clean,
3 shots,
clean.
getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
MP shot is off.
And with that miss,
driving a little
they're
hard.
just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on
every
passing
type
and
of
cutting
swing.
off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
Try to get
Kuminga
Curry.
finds MP. Now here's Podziemski. Kuminga, the pass to MP. Down
How did I
low,
bang that?
MP
Holy
drops
cow,
it
wait,
in.
what?
Quick decision making by MP.
I don't even know
I
how
love
I
how
made that.
confident he looked taking that shot.
Here's Boston, defended by Podziemski. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean,
I love seeing that on the bench. Come on, team. Alright, so it's probably over. Isn't that wonderful?
Warriors trail by 9. They've got Kelly Olynyk. He's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Brown in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Bro, Zion's a freaking demon.
Pass to Olynyk.
I'm fine with him shooting threes, so he hasn't made a single throw again. Because
From
it's
the
like
arc.
Zion. Yeah.
And the Pelicans get it back.
I need to get my defensive rebound up. What the heck
Here's
just happened? I'm
Williamson.
6'7".
Green with the defensive effort.
Nice work defensively
Give
to
it to
contest
somebody.
that
I don't
shot
want the ball.
right at the rim.
Yeah.
Nothing
Bang, bang.
easy.
Curry, that's good.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Brown passes
I mean,
to
I don't think he
Olynyk.
should be shooting half courts.
Williamson for 3. A 3. Williamson.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for
Bang,
2
bang.
from
Right back
deep
at
in
you.
the second half.
MP, that one's good.
Lights
but
his
I don't get
fourth
any
triple for the
glaze.
game now. Just his
Yeah, there we go.
first in the
There's my
second
glaze.
half.
Thank you.
Pass to Brown. Here's Hawkins. Williamson for 3. Pajemski grabs the board.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
MP shot
Chase
is
that down.
off.
I could got that rebound.
New Orleans leading by 4. Outside, Brown. From deep. He drops it from range.
I need to get that.
Hawkins putting his passing on
Give it
display,
to
moves the ball to an open man.
Pass to MP. Here's the 3.
The shot specialist.
Oh, another miss by MP.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance.
Shut
but
up!
look,
I have
he's gotta find
40%
something
from
easy.
3.
Here's Hawkins.
I don't know who this kid
Back
thinks
to
he
Olynyk.
is. Freaking announcer. Shooting like 2015 Steph Curry.
Here's Hawkins. Olynyk with a screen on Green. Shot clock at 5.
This guy want me shooting
Hawkins can't get it to go.
60%. I don't know what bro wants me.
MP against Brown. Beyond the arc.
See? Like,
And
look at
MP
that.
with the 3. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it
Yeah,
and keep
4
growing what
points.
we've got here.
2
Words of
minutes.
wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, 2 tough points from
It's
Murray.
so good, bro.
He's got some grit to
My
his
team's
game.
The only non-ad player we got is Steph.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And he lobs it up top. Picked
Yes!
up in midair.
He's not Timothy, but he is Timothy.
Pajemski. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 7 tonight.
You know,
Here's Boston. He's covered by Curry. Outside Murray.
God dang, I'm outstanding. I'm chasing Arrow.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just jump it at Arrow. He ain't shooting
Warriors
at all,
trail
boy.
by 6. Curry passes to MP. Bang! Drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
yeah.
What a
Yeah,
bucket for MP.
I'm about to drop 30.
He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Williamson outside. Pass to Boston.
Oh, good efficiency, too.
Back to Williamson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New
Chicken,
Orleans,
they
no good.
always be hating on you
Defensively,
unless you're dropping
pick
like
your
40.
poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And here's MP from outside. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got rebound number
surprised they
8
didn't
here
just-
already in the game.
Like, normally I miss 1 3, and they'd be like, he's so
Murray
ass, he needs to
inside.
get a shot.
He's covered
So
by
that's
Curry.
together. And
Murray's shot is
I'm
good.
shooting
And the
46%.
Pelicans lead by 5. To the paint.
No, I say I do need a pass.
Left side Kuminga.
Yeah,
Outside
I do.
Pajemski.
Well, volume sure. That's my thing. Oh.
From deep, MP. And it's Boston with the
How did
rebound.
I just?
Well, I've been here
I should have
before.
read that.
You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do
I
it.
didn't even think
And
that
so
was
they
a
foul
desperation.
intentionally.
You hear me? You hear me? I was just trying to drop it. We lost.
44 seconds left in the game. Here's Murray.
But they make
Warriors
that
with the
so
rebound.
over. All right, yeah. We have like a 10% chance.
MP outside. From outside the arc.
He doesn't
Misi
even hit
grabs the
those,
board.
though. Like, honestly,
And he commits the intentional foul.
it was a good game.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Man, rough game, bro.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the
Give me
line
plus
and
30.
helping them extend their lead.
From deep, MP.
There we go.
He connects.
Yeah.
And now
31.
they trail by just 4.
They're really employing a deep
Look how
range
trying to-
initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
MP, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I get my VC though. Give me my VC, I want my money. Give me my VC, I
He
want
gets the
my
first,
money. Give me my
and
VC,
that
I want
increases
my
the
money.
lead to
Give me my
6.
VC, I want my money. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Fire away from deep.
And he's unable to get the second one.
Clover, Curry, you're not him.
MP with it. Launches a 3. No good that time.
What am I saying?
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. And they get their first win of the NBA Cup, moving them to 1-2 in the group stage.
And it's going to be tough for them to move on to the next stage of the Cup. But a win is a win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
That'll
For Grant
wrap
Hill,
our video
Allie
up,
LaForce,
folks.
and Coach Stan
See
Van
y'all
Gundy, this is
later.
Brian Anderson.
I'm enjoying
Thank you
making
for
content
watching
again, by the
the
way, guys.
NBA on 2K.